Here I'll show you how to make two different kinds of booklets out of ordinary office paper and a pair of scissors. Let's start with this small booklet. The two samples I just showed you were made out of 8.5 by 11 inch paper, but here I'm going to use A4 paper. We'll start by folding our paper in half, hamburger style. Give that a good crease and then unfold. And now we're going to fold this in half, hot dog style. Let's crease that and then unfold. Now place your paper on the table so that the center is poking up towards you. And now we'll take both the left and right sides and fold them into the center line. Now, if you did this right, as you unfold the paper and look at it from this angle, it should look like an M. And if we flip it over, it looks like a W. Now collapse the paper in the middle here, and we're going to cut along this center crease. After you make your cut, you'll notice that the paper kind of falls naturally. Let the paper fold in half naturally along those creases, and then reinforce them. And now we'll simply collapse this so it forms a little booklet. This gives you a front cover, 6 pages on the inside, and a back cover. A nice little bonus about this booklet is that the pages are actually double layered, so you can write on it with a Sharpie and not worry about bleeding through. And here you can compare the A4 booklet to the 8.5 by 11 inch booklet. And here I'll show you how to make the larger booklet. You'll need at least 2 sheets of paper. Fold them in half, hamburger style. And now we're going to make a few cuts. I'll use my marker to show you where we're going to cut. On one page, we'll cut a hole right in the middle. Leave about an inch or 2.5 centimeters on the top and on the bottom. On the other page, we'll cut 2 notches about an inch or 2.5 centimeters on the top and the bottom. Now, to cut this hole, you could use a box cutter, right down the middle. But if you don't have a box cutter, I'll show you how to do the cut with just using scissors. You'll need to gently roll your paper in half, hot dog style. Now we're not going to crease this whole edge, we're simply going to pinch right there in the middle. Doing that makes the paper flat enough for us to take our scissors and cut. And now we've got our hole in the middle of the page. And now on the second page, we'll cut the top and the bottom. Now let's roll this up and slide it into the hole that we've cut in our other page. And the trick is to get these 2 slots to match up. And there you go. Now, simply fold it in half and you've got your booklet. Now this style of booklet is obviously larger than the first one we made. It's also nice because you can actually add more pages to it. One problem with this booklet, though, is that as I write on it with a marker, the ink bleeds right through. So this booklet works best with pencil, colored pencil, or simply cutting and pasting onto the paper. Here I'll show you how to add extra pages to your large booklet. Fold your paper in half just like we did before. And then we'll cut 2 slots at the top and bottom just like we did before. Roll your paper and slide it into the slot and use the same technique as before. It might be a little trickier than the first time because you've got to work around the second page. And there you go. You've added more pages. But beware, when you do this, it changes your numbering system. So the best thing to do is to add all your pages at the same time. Instead of cutting one page with slots at the top and bottom, cut as many as you think you'll need and insert them all at once. And here you can see a size comparison between the 8.5 by 11 inch paper and the A4 paper.